Hi guys, welcome to Adam McKola TV. I'm Adam. This is the preview for Hull vs Manchester United. It's on Sunday. It's the final game of the season. I will have an end of season review up on the channel for you next week, but this is a time for the preview of the whole game. Final game of the season. Will Steve Bruce's men win and save themselves from the drop, or will Manchester United beat them and send them down? It's a funny one. I kind of want to see Steve Bruce's team stay up, Newcastle go down, and Man United win, but all of those things aren't possible at the same time. Stranger things have happened though. We saw against West Ham at Old Trafford, I think it was in 2007, Carlos Tevez scored, they won, they saved themselves from the drop. So, you know, we could see something like that again, especially with Manchester United not having anything to play for, only really pride, unless Louis van Gaal changes the team up and brings in some younger players who are then obviously fighting for their spots. It's a difficult one for him. Does Louis van Gaal respect the relegation battle and, you know, play a strong team? Or does he think, worry about myself, let's test some more players for next season. Let's see if some under-21 players want to earn a spot in my pre-season tour squad. So it's a difficult one. The team that I would pick would be... I'd stick to my guns, pick a strong team and just make the odd few changes here and there. So I'd go with Victor Valdez in goal. I'll go with Valencia, Smalling, Jones and Marcus Rojo. It was great to have him back against Arsenal. Then Herrera, Blind and Fellaini. I would love if Pereira wasn't on international duty, because then we could have seen him involved in the final game of the season. But he is the under-21 player of the year, so we can't pick him. And then out wide, I'll go with Di Maria and Januzaj and James Wilson. Actually, what I'm going to do is put James Wilson and Januzaj either side of Falcao. My boy Falcao's starting. His last game for Manchester United is obvious, isn't it? If he stays, ooh, I'm going to be so gassed. But that's not going to happen. He's going to leave. So I'd like to see him for one more time in a Manchester United shirt. So that would be my lineup. The way I'd like us to approach the game is obvious. Attack, get some goals, you know, continue the good football that we have been showing at times this season, because I don't think we've been too bad at times, and it hasn't been total dross throughout the season. Obviously, we've had our spaces, a time where even when we were winning, we weren't playing the best football, but there's a really good spirit back in this team now, a good team ethic, team spirit. The lads look all together as one. We saw Louis van Gaal's mad speech after the award ceremony, and you know all the players just want to play for that manager. So I'd just like to see us pick up on some of the positives that we've had this season and continue them and give us a good bit of momentum going into the new season, because it's exactly what we need. Obviously, we've signed Memphis. If we can, I don't think this is going to happen, by the way, but if we can nail down David De Gea at the club for at least one more season, that would be a huge boost going into the campaign. Get our transfer business done early, and we can go into the US pre-season tour confident, looking towards a new season, all our transfer business done. Happy days. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Come on, Ed. Come on, Louis. You can do that. But moving back to the game, I really am envisaging a difficult game. Obviously, the threats from Hull would be Jelavic up top and Doy. They've got even Robbie Brady, the ex-Manchester United player. They haven't been amazing this season, Hull. One thing that Steve Bruce's teams always are is very well prepared and organised, but they've lacked goals. They've lacked that killer threat. Saying that though, I can really see them winning against Manchester United on Sunday, for the simple reason that we've switched off already. Possibly. Depends how their celebrations went after the Player of the Year ceremony. So that's how I'm thinking about this one. Anyway, guys, I know it's not much of a preview. There's not much to preview. United have finished top 4. They haven't got nothing else left to play for. It's the final game of the season. Steve Bruce could get relegated. Hull have got it all to fight for. What Manchester United will turn up? That's the big question, isn't it? What Manchester United will turn up? Will it be a hungover Manchester United that switched off? Or will it be a Manchester United that has listened to Louis van Gaal's team talk, his speech at the award ceremony, got riled up like I did, sat in bed watching that. I was ready to go running around Old Trafford singing we're going to win the league and all sorts. So, yeah, which Manchester United will turn up? That is what makes... I can't even get my words out. Depending on what Manchester United side turn up, all depends on what my prediction for the game will be. So, Can't even predict that, can I? Anyway, if I had to predict, I'd say 1-0 Hull. I've never predicted a United defeat before, so that's a bit strange. Anyway, guys, comments in below. Let us know what you're thinking about this game. What kind of Manchester United side do you want to see? Is there anyone from the younger ranks that you want to see given an opportunity in the first team? Let us know. Comments below. Subscribe to Adam McKola TV. Subscribe to Full Time Devils as well for the preview, pick the team, fan cams and all of that. I'll have a review up for you after the game against Hull. And I'll also have some Red Army cams and an end of season review for you next week, as well as a lot more content coming up for you in the summer. So keep it locked out on McKola TV. I'm Adam McKola. I'm out of here.